Dobro jutro, Divine Pisces, 222. It is Sunday, September 15th, 2019. I'm going to do a quick energy check for our twin flames today. And just letting you guys know, the tower moments, man, they're still coming. I've had a few within the last couple of days, so I have a feeling there's some more coming. And it's fine. All is fine. Right? It's all fine. So let's go ahead and get started today. So, of course, the first one that pulls up is the moon. Okay, so we're still feeling the effects of this moon, definitely. I do feel that a lot of cycles are ending with this moon energy here. A lot of things coming to light. Definitely a lot of peaks of awakenings, peaks of ascension happening. So a lot of us Divine Feminines definitely still going through these ascension symptoms, not sleeping well, having crazy dreams, you know, telepathy, all that sort of thing. The 5D communication is really, really amped up right now, okay? So in Divine Masculine, of course, some of them are still going through dark night of the soul, some of them are emerging from that, but still feeling the connection very, very strong, okay? So the connection's very strong with the twins right now in this energy, you know, and so Divine Masculine's still kind of in hermit mode right now, okay? So a lot of them are quiet, a lot of them are still going within and figuring things out, figuring out how to end some cycles, figuring out how to, you know, complete some karmic stuff, get rid of it, and that sort of thing. So they are going into hermit mode, okay? Some of you may be getting communication soon, some may not, you know, but still. So do your thing also, Divine Feminine. Go ahead and go within, do your thing, figure out what you need to clear out, because these cycles do need to end, okay? And there are a lot of endings definitely coming, okay? So stand in your power, do your thing, manifest your happiness. A lot of you are doing this. A lot of you are stepping into mission, you know, you're doing your healing, you're focusing on your inner child work, and you're standing strong, you know, you're kind of in that place where, I mean, it's like surrender, right? You're pretty much surrendering to the situation because it is what it is, right? Some of you still fighting it for the most part, though. I do feel a lot of you are very content within yourself, and that's good. That's a really good thing. And your Divine Masculine sees that, you know. He sees that, and it's actually giving him the strength to cut out the things in his life that he does not need, right? The materialistic things, the karmic cycles, you know, things like that that need to end, right? So that he can ascend himself. You know, he comes out of this awakening, and then he can ascend into his higher self, right? So keep doing your thing, you know, stay grounded, set up your boundaries if you need to, you know, just make sure that you're content within yourself. You don't need anything outside of yourself to make you happy. You don't need things, you don't need people, right? Again, I do feel some more tower moments are definitely coming for the Divine Masculine if they haven't hit already. They are definitely going through some tower moments right now, Divine Feminine as well, okay? Because there is a little bit more breaking down of the ego that needs to happen here, okay? But Divine Masculine, definitely loyal to the journey here. You know, it is coming in pretty strong today. So Divine Feminine, a little bit more loyal to herself at this point, and that's really, really good, okay? Trying to pull away from feeling dependent or codependent on anybody, really. You want to be within yourself, and that's good. All right, so we've got Cancer, Virgo, Taurus, and Leo today, and of course the moon represents Pisces. All right, let's take a look at Divine Masculine today, see what's going on. Do have some readings that I'm finishing up today, guys. Today and tomorrow will be pretty busy, so I'll try to get those out. So yeah, Divine Masculine still kind of fighting off the doubt here. I do feel that, you know, they've been kind of back and forth between denial and acceptance, right? So they're still kind of battling between that. They're fighting off the doubt because they've had a lot of doubt creep up, saying, no, 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 this is crazy, you know, I'm just having a moment or whatever, and they keep trying to fight that back, but then the Divine's trying to come in and say, no, you're actually going in the right direction. So seeing, you know, signs, triggers, synchronicities, things like that, you know, all sorts of downloads from the universe coming in, and it's kind of affecting their 3D life, right? But they are working on wrapping some of these cycles up, you know, regardless of the connection. You know, a lot of them understand that they're not happy, and that's the point. You know, they want to leave these situations because they're not happy, and that's what it's all about, right? It really kind of doesn't have anything to do with the connection, or it shouldn't. You know, they shouldn't be leaving necessarily for you. They should be leaving for them, right? Because they're not happy. Right, and that's what they're supposed to do, and that's what they're realizing they need to do. They need to close out these cycles so that they can figure out what their next move is, right? But a lot of them are really afraid to do that. A lot of them are afraid to let go. A lot of them are afraid of disappointing their families. A lot of them are very, very, very rooted to their families, and that could be, you know, mom, dad, sister, brother, aunt, uncle, whatever, but it could also be karmic partner, children, you know, things like that, that they pretty much have known all their life, right? All of their lives. They don't know how to move on from that. Just saw 555. Good Lord. Okay, so in a 5, right? So they don't really know how to let go right now, right? But they're figuring it out. They're figuring it out. They're trying to do it diplomatically, but unfortunately there may not be a way for them to do that. So I do feel some tower moments are going to come in to clear that out. So the universe is showing them what they need to do. So they're hesitant to do that, but, you know, the universe is going to force their hand one way or another. All right. It may be a simple case of maybe their parents kicking them out, you know, you can't live in the basement anymore, or whatever, or their karmic partner actually leaving them, you know. So keep that in mind, you know, if they don't make the decision themselves, because the choice is before them. The choice is before them. The universe has put this strategically and before them so they can make that decision. But if they don't, the universe is just going to push them into the water, sink or swim, right? So it's going to happen one way or another, right? So either way, they're going to have to take that journey, right? They're going to have to take that journey. It's either the hard way or the easy way. Well, there really is no easy way, but it's either going to be one way or the other, right? They're going to have to make that decision and take those steps towards the journey, right? So Divine Feminine, keep doing what you're doing because you're leading the way, right? You're leading the way energetically, spiritually, so after all of these towers and everything, he's still trying to rebuild, but it's like he keeps rebuilding the same house with the same flaws. With the same, you know, electrical issues that keeps bringing the fire on, right? So, like, it's like the towers that keep happening, it's like the same tower over and over again, and he's just not learning the lesson. So eventually he will learn the lesson, right? Because the universe is going to force him to. It's going to get harder and harder and harder for him to rebuild to the point where he's going to be like, you know what? It's not worth rebuilding this anymore, right? I need to go in a different direction. I keep making the same mistakes, right? So it is going to happen, you know. So just be patient, Divine Feminine, all right? So let's take a look at Divine Feminine today, and I'm using, oh, well, this is fun. This was at the bottom of the Healing Light Tarot. So, and did I? Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so, yay, that's fun. I love when that happens. Alright, so Divine Feminine, using the Manga Tarot today. So, yeah, 6 of Wands. We got this last time. So, a lot of mirroring going on still. Okay, so if you're having tower moments, your Divine Masculine's having tower moments, you know, you're feeling the pull, he's feeling the pull, you're going through a struggle, he's going through a struggle. You know, it's all mirrored back and forth, right? So find out what you need to do to clear that out. Because as you do so, do they, right? And I keep saying that because that seems to be the mantra right now. That and patience, because you definitely need to have patience, right? So Divine Feminine, I do feel a lot of Divine Feminines are moving into their masculine energy right now. You know, they're taking the first moves in their lives, they're being bold, they're making decisions, you know, they're taking charge of their own lives, and that's really good. You want to balance that out, though, right? You don't want to have too much of one. But definitely standing in her power, making sure that she's clearing out everything that she needs to clear out. She's done. She's just done, right? Done with all the negativity, done with all the crap in her life. She doesn't want it, she doesn't need it, it doesn't serve her, and energetically it's draining, right? So she's trying to get rid of all of that, right? And she's doing that so that you know, she can feel secure within herself, right? And feel happy within herself, and that is the point. Okay, so I do feel again that a lot of you are definitely going to be getting some communication of some kind, possibly from your masculine here in the next week, I would say. It may not be a whole lot, but there is definitely something that he wants to come in and say. And I do feel that you want to talk to him as well. You may be putting up your guard. You may be like, well, I don't want him to come in, but you know, you really actually do. So, don't act out of ego, right? If he wants to come in and tell you something, let him tell whatever it is he needs to tell. You know, you don't have to accept it, but you know, at least let him say what he needs to say, right? Because he does want to come in. This Ace of Cups right here, he does want to offer this to you. This is coming, okay? And you want it. You've been trying to offer this to him for a long time, and he's been rejecting it. So now, like I said, the mirroring and everything, he's trying to come in. As you're pulling away, he wants to come in, okay? And he wants to tell you how he's been feeling and everything that he's been going through and how deceptive he's been. And he definitely feels that, right? Look, the Hierophant. Again, right? So again, his higher self coming in very, very strongly. You know, he definitely wants to talk to you, and he understands who he is, right? And because you've been doing what you're doing and you've been clearing the way, he's understanding who he is and what he needs to do, okay? So you have, for the longest time, I feel like Divine Feminine had no idea how powerful she was, okay? So now you're starting to understand how powerful you are, and things are moving in the right direction, okay? You just need to give yourself some, you know, some credit and a little bit of a break, right? Because you are manifesting. Okay, you're manifesting things in your life. Okay, you're manifesting your mission, you're manifesting your abundance, you're manifesting positive changes in your life. You're also trying to manifest your divine masculine, right? Now keep in mind the law of attraction doesn't really work for twins. The law of attraction will help you get in the union because you can, you know, manifest pretty much anything in your life to help raise your vibration, to help, you know, get you into a place of inner union, right? And then you will have physical union. But the law of attraction doesn't necessarily work for your twin, okay? It's like the more you try, the more you push them away. It's not like working with a karmic soulmate, okay? It's a completely different thing, okay? So don't confuse that, right? So, whoa, look at that. I love when they run. Love when they run. Okay, oh, so I thought it was upside down. It's not, because it's the Hangman. So I know a lot of you have been feeling pretty stuck for a long time, but you know, it's like you finally understood that you have the power to get out of any situation that you've put yourself in. You're in this understanding. You get it. Like when you hit a roadblock, you know, you just need to go within. You need to meditate. You need to, you know, help or have source help you find the answer, basically. So a lot of you are in this space right now, right? You're getting downloads. You're kind of in hermit mode a little bit, you know. So a little bit, again, some mirroring going on. So getting those downloads from source, trying to figure out your next move, you know. You don't feel as frustrated as you had been. You know, there hadn't been really that much progress, but I feel like you're at the point where you're like, you know what, it's fine. I'm doing my thing. I feel good. You know, it doesn't really matter what my masculine's doing. And that's exactly what you need to do, right? Because the wheel is turning for you. Things are coming for you, right? The journey is progressing the way that it should, and you are in acceptance of this. You already know this. You're figuring that out. You're in your priestess power, and you're like, yep, you know what? It's all fine. You know what? If he is really, if my divine masculine really is my twin flame or whatever, or whichever way you're going with this, if they really are my twin flame, they'll be back, right? And if they aren't, right? So that's good. That's good. All right. Let's get some messages from the counterparts today. See what's going on. Yep, look at that. Mirroring, reflection. Reflection, okay? So be very careful what you think, what you say, and what you feel, because anytime you project, your divine counterpart's going to feel that. So if you're projecting negativity, they're going to feel that and they're going to pull back, okay? So send them love, send them healing. If you're feeling negative emotions from your divine counterpart, reverse that. Send them positivity, send them healing, send them love, okay? Because that's what they need right now, okay? You definitely deserve to feel joyful. So if there's something going well in your life, celebrate. Celebrate. You can still be humble, but you don't have to be self-deprecating, okay? If somebody is jealous of you because you're doing something with your life and you're doing what you want to do and you're happy with what you're doing, forget them. Be happy. Be happy with yourself. You deserve to be. You've done a lot of work and you deserve to reap the rewards. So don't let anybody tell you that you don't deserve it, okay? And your counterpart wants you to know that, because I think they're facing that sort of thing in their life right now. They have a lot of jealousy and toxicity around them right now, okay? And that's holding them back. So don't let it hold you back, okay? Be grateful for the things that you have. Your counterpart is grateful for you. Your counterpart is grateful for you for waking them up, okay? I know I'm grateful to my divine masculine for triggering me, because if what happened had never happened, I would never be doing this. I would still be stuck in this cycle over and over again where I wasn't going anywhere. I wasn't going anywhere, right? And that's not where I needed to be. And he came in, he triggered me, and now I'm doing this. And now I feel like I'm actually doing what I need to do and fulfilling my purpose. So be grateful for them, because they're grateful for you for that reason, okay? Because you woke them up. You're waking them up. All right, so trust the divine, trust the plan. The divine has your back, okay? Trust the connection, because your divine counterpart is trying to trust the connection as well, trying to trust source. They're coming into this energy. They're trusting you. They're trusting you. In this life of lies, they feel like the only thing they can trust is the connection right now, okay? So trust source, trust the connection. They're trying to do the same, okay? All right. Let's get some messages, some advice from source. Yes. Yes. Expect powerful change. It is coming. It is coming, you guys. You guys are working so hard, and it will pay off. The situation right now, if you're stuck in a certain situation, it is not set in stone. You have the power to change that, okay? It is not set in stone. Don't sit there and dwell in it, okay? Surrender to the divine. Surrender to the plan. Everything is working out the way that it should. Everything is working in divine timing. And some of you, again, will be getting communication very soon. Gemini coming in here, okay? Communication coming for a lot of you. All right, but also don't forget to stand up for yourself. Communicate your needs, communicate your desires, set up your boundaries if you absolutely need to. Okay, and conclusions are coming. Again, the work you've been doing is not in vain. You've been working really, really hard. The conclusions are coming. The cycles are ending. Taurus coming in again, okay? So some of you that haven't stepped into mission, go ahead and do that. Just do it, okay? A practical plan, yes. You want to make sure that you know what you're doing, but don't be afraid to jump, okay? Even if you just have a little bit to offer it. Go. Start small. Everything is fine, okay? Step out of your comfort zone. Step out of your comfort zone, okay? Don't be afraid of it. Don't be afraid of it. Fear only can hold you back, okay? Because the answers are coming. And Gemini coming in again, okay? Answers are coming, okay? All right, guys. Well, thank you so much. I really appreciate you stopping by. If this has resonated, please like, share, subscribe, and I guess I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.